Picky, 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 Mickey. What? Okay, so that's just we really will work. We really will work. We really will.
They too picky.
What we talking about, see, this go round?
So, I feel that sometimes us women,
as a whole,
and I'm married, so keep that in mind, y'all. But I just want to say how I feel. So I feel like us women sometimes are too picky when it comes to dating.
Your first example.
I have an example.
Okay.
So I watch a lot of vlogs. That's what I watch. I watch YouTube. I don't watch Netflix. I don't watch Real Housewives. I watch YouTube. So I was watching one of my regulars, and she was like, yeah, I met this guy, and we exchanged numbers. Super attractive, super nice guy. And when it was time to go to our first date, he wanted to take me on a picnic.
Okay. Oh, I'll be like, oh, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let you finish.
And I didn't text him back.
What?
What is wrong with a picnic for a first date?
I would have been like, oh.
I think that's sweet, and I think that's thoughtful. I think if that's something that he wants to organize, like most men not gonna go for that, you know, but he wants to set up a picnic with you.
Most women,
and you ghost him,
gonna be in the comments. I know y'all gonna be like, well, where he at?
Right?
Because what guy do you know in today's world is saying some stuff like that?
Right. I want to take you on a picnic. Let's go on a picnic.
Like, you would have rather, what did she say what she rather do? Like, the movie?
She was just like, I stopped texting him, like,
that's lame.
It gave me the impression, like, she thinks he's broke, maybe, and that's why she ghosted him. Is that a sign of being broke? I don't think so. I think that's a sign of being romantic.
And different. Like, you're not going to find no man to say, let me take you on a pic. That is dope.
I think so too.
Like, that is dope. Because my whole thing is, if she thought he was broke, how he started even talking to you in the first place?
Right.
So he not even gonna approach you on no. Clearly, if he look at you, he's like, okay, she about her business. So he maybe thought, let me get a little cheesy. Cause listen, I know I called the other man cheesy, but sometimes I like little cheesy stuff, and that is a cute little cheesy date to make you be like, oh,
right.
Like for example, I'll never forget. Somebody thought I was cheesy because I'm like a fairy tale girl. I wanted to watch the airplanes take off at the airport. And
I think that's cute and different.
Yeah.
Y'all could bring some snacks, maybe some wine.
Right. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, that's what I want to do. Like, my whole thing is, like, why you being that picky?
Yeah.
Like, date number 1, let him take you on date number 1. Maybe date number 2. What you want him to go? Like, what she wanted to do? Like,
maybe wine and dine at a restaurant. I don't know. Like, I don't see what the problem is. I feel like she should have went, and then maybe she could plan the next date if that's not something that she's into.
Yeah, like,
I think it's rude.
Hey, he gets brownie points because he thought of this. Most guys always say, well, what you want to do? I don't know, where you want to go? He thought of this. He put some thought into this, and you ain't text that man back.
Ghosted him. And what kind of taste did that put in his mouth? Now he like, dang, like.
Now he
gonna go to the next one and say, I ain't gonna suggest that because the last woman didn't want to go on a picnic. I ain't gonna do that no more. When the next woman probably would love to go on a picnic. So
that's what I'm saying. Like,
you have created a bad energy that's going to carry with him to the next woman.
That, to me,
And
that
he's gonna generalize women like, okay, women don't like stuff like that. Like, no.
that's flawed. Like, I don't care what you say, that's flawed, because I do believe she should have went on that date. And like we saying, the second one you pick, and maybe you can show him this more my speed, but a picnic is no one's speed. That could literally go for any age. Like, a picnic, that is so dope. Like, that is crazy. So do you think other women in general are picky? Like, so now I know y'all gonna meet me in the comments right here. So I'm gonna give an example. So I know this was on Instagram on the Shade Room. People was going back and forth when Chris Brown stated, well, he didn't state, people said something about brown-skinned girls getting in his section, and he was like, that was a lie. So they're saying Chris Brown likes lighter girls. But I like Chris Brown, not like, ooh, sexy Chris Brown. As an artist, I like him, like, just for that reason. How do you feel about men having an opinion, but when women, we have one too? You gotta be tall, you gotta, work out, go to the gym, you have to be a family guy. So when men have standards, why is that a problem? Because I'm not that girl. I'm not gonna take nobody down because they like lighter girls. They still black, they like lighter girls, that's on them. I don't want no Kevin Hart little guys. So you see what I'm saying? You see how that goes? So women be so like, oh, they're bashing dark-skinned women, whatever. We're still black at the end of the day. Like, what do you feel about that? Like, how can, and I know we have men viewers, so they like, oh, that cold, she better. No, I'm for everybody. I'm for what's right. So don't think y'all, city boys up one and all of that. We gonna keep it, keep it cute over here. So what do you think about men having opinion and women versus women? Like, I do feel that way. Like, we're hard.
I understand. I understand why, like in the Chris Brown situation, why darker skinned women are offended. And it goes back to the brown paper bag test. It goes back to slavery. It goes back to house slave versus field slave.
Now let's be clear, he didn't say that.
No.
Social media is...
I'm just saying, for the women who have a problem with it, I understand why.
Okay.
Do I agree with it? No.
Okay.
But I understand where that pain, hurt comes from. And it comes from generational slavery and generational segregation and mistreatment of dark skin versus light skin. You know what I'm saying? That's where it comes from. Now, am I mad at Chris Brown because he like light skinned women? No. And me personally, I don't care because I don't find him attractive. So I don't like light skinned men.
See?
So everybody has their preference. So I don't agree with, darker skinned women coming at him.
Yeah.
Because he like light skinned women. I don't agree with it, but I understand where that trauma comes from.
Yep. I understand too. Because people say, well, you don't know what it's like to be darker skinned or whatever. Like you said, I get that, but I don't think like people should point color out. For example, my daughter, one of her teachers, like she went to, it was not a Caucasian lady, she went to a black daycare, and one of the teachers was like, you're, what she said? She said, you red.
I don't understand that.
Like, why you, so you, now my daughter was like, what is red? Like, she's wondering, inquiring, like, what is this? No, you're black. So she kept
is that a discussion? Why?
At the time she was 4 or 5. I said, you're black. Because I don't care. You're black. It's no red, light skin. You're black. Because guess what? On that job application, it says black.
Right. It don't say red.
It don't say red or light skin.
Right.
No. And I told her, I was like, don't say that to her no more.
That's
like,
weird. That's
we don't do color over here. Like, in my family, you'll have somebody high yellow, somebody dark, whatever, mix in between. No, we don't do that over here. So when people do that, I guess because my understanding of different shades of color, my family or whatever, color, I don't see like color. Like, I don't see, oh, you light skin, oh, they gonna choose you over her, or I don't see that. So when people be in the comments saying that light skin, all this, that's fine, because I don't want a Kevin Hart guy. So that's fine.
Oh, Kevin.
I don't want a lame. Like, but look, he with somebody, listen, that accept him. Like, she don't got no problem with it. So that's the thing that I'm saying. Like, you know, people say, well, she's bashing Kevin Hart. Okay, it go both ways. Like, so I don't feel, and no shade to Kevin Hart. Like, funny, cool, love him. Not for me. But everybody has.
I done beat him up 3 times.
Who's counting here? See, everybody have, you know, their preference, and that is totally fine. But and maybe people be like, that's because you like Chris Brown. But I like Chris Brown because I feel he gets attacked a lot. And I know we kind of switching subjects a little bit. We're not making it about Chris Brown. He happened to just be the example.
Okay,
but
because I was about to.
But that just was an example of like women being too picky. Like, because I don't know.
If women can be picky, men can be picky.
Yeah, I
and
think
we can't be mad at that. Even though I understand where the anger comes from.
Yeah,
I feel it too. It's deep. It's like deep inside. Like, it's something that's kind of like ingrained, like from generation to generation. So that's something that needs to be healed. It's like generational trauma that black people have been through. Yeah.
So do you think, so you gave the example with the lady being, what do you think if that was a man? How do you think that would have went? Like,
if the woman was like, let's go on a picnic, and he was like,
and she was like, maybe he said, right, we're gonna go to see a movie and go to the mall, whatever. And she was like, what about a picnic? Do you think the guy, because I have something to say about that, but I'm gonna let you go first. If it was the other way around,
I don't know. Just thinking how men be thinking, he'll probably be like, I'm with it. That mean I ain't got to spend no whole bunch of money. You know, that's probably what he would think. Just a man being a man. You know, that's great. You know what I'm saying? Cool. You know, they'll probably go with it. But
so that's what I was.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say about the money thing. That's funny. I was gonna say men. I think he would have. You know, men is different. I think he would have went with it.
Yeah, he would have went with it.
Because men have been like, okay, cool. Shorty want to go on this little picnic date. I ain't never been. He may have been more excited than her because maybe he never been on a picnic. Like, Shorty want to go on a picnic. Dudes, his friends clowning him like, a picnic. But then turn out he may want to go on another one, or he may laugh, and his friend gonna take his wife on a date to a picnic. Like, I think that's so I feel sorry for not her, him.
I feel sorry for him that he got to carry that, and now the next woman.
Because what if he was like a ex-thug, and now he trying to change his life and was like, okay, she's beautiful, I want to take her on these dates, but she already being picky, like, and you ain't text her back. So she left y'all on the vlog as just that? Or did she say more? She just ended it like that.
And yeah, she's 40.
And she 40.
She maybe like 42, 43, single, never been married.
That's why. Say less. Say less. That because she's probably being too picky. And no, 40 is not old, but once you start getting of age, sometimes what your list looks like, you maybe have to say, okay, you know, your list say my wants, aka being too picky. And you see your list where you say, well, he maybe don't know how to cook, but he got a job, or he, you know, it's something, or he wants.
Speaking of that, what about somebody who okay, let's say the woman's making 6 figures,
okay,
and the man is making 50, 60,000 a year. Would the woman be wrong to say, I can't date you because you're not making this certain amount of money, and I don't think that it'll work in the long run? I'm moving on. What's your take on that? I want to know.
So, it's common. It's very common nowadays because you have to understand women be on their ish. So, maybe, you know, she had a better head start than he did. I think it can work as long as the woman, because you know I'm often can be ruthless, so I think it can work as long as the woman is not throwing it up in his face all the time. Now
what about the economy we in now?
If he can pull his weight and that man make you feel like, even with the amount of money he's making, he tell you, I got all the bills, and whatever you want to do is extra. The economy we're in now, I do believe that he can foot all the bills, but far as the extra, her hair, her nails, like maybe he'll travel.
I think it can work too. I agree.
I think it could work. Now, it all depends on where the woman is trying. If she's trying to get further in life, then maybe that's not the guy. Maybe it's not going to work. Because 6 figures, because I know some people make 6 figures and they just regular smuggler. So it depends on the trips. The hair, do she got to get her micro links? Do she got to get her nails and feet done every 2 weeks? Her lashes and her wax appointment, and you know, gotta go to brunch every Sunday with the girls. So it all depends, and she has to go to Pilates and and this, and the Tesla is due for a maintenance, and all that matters. If she one of them, it's not gonna work. If she a regular smuggler, you know, and regular smuggler doesn't mean she's not getting her hair done, but maybe she getting her hair done, you know, from her cousin or her little sister or a really good friend of hers. And, you know, her and her girls, they link up once a year for their annual girl trips. If it's a regular smuggler, then yes. If it's the one I said before, run, sir. Run, sir. Just run, because she's gonna throw up in his face, you need to get another job, you need to go. And if he go back to school is not for everybody. So maybe he don't want to go back to school. Or she may say, well, you need to try to get another job and whatever. 9 out of 10, if men can't get jobs, like either A, they, you know, they don't have the schooling for it, or they have a background. And that plays a part too. So know who you're dating. Don't just say it's okay because the sex is good. So you're gonna like, oh, we're gonna look over this. We're gonna look over this. And then every time you know, every chance you get, you bring it up in his face. And he was like, oh, well, you said you was gonna look over this. And you just keep bringing it up. So
yeah,
it depends on the woman.
It depends. I just think communication has to be on point. Things need to be very clear, especially when children come into play. So as long as communication is on point and there's a plan on how funds are going to be distributed amongst the family, I think it could work.
Yeah.
But communication, respect.
And that goes with the respect, because she cannot be talking to this man any kind of way, because at the end of the day, he's the man and he's standing on he's covering everything. Now, we're not talking about he only paying like half the bills or what. No, this man is paying. He's making the 50. What you say, 50,000?
He making 50. She making 100.
Okay, so half. He's covering what he needs to be covered.
Or should she cover it?
Nah, we ain't doing that. See, this is, see, let me, okay, so let's, cause I'm all for men. You see, I was defending y'all, you know, whatever.
Look, she flipped the script on you.
Real quick. Zero to
that rug up under y'all. See,
0 to 100 rip, cause we gonna say what's real over here. 0 to 100 rip, no.
So she can't pay all the bills.
Get somebody else to do it.
If she spend $50,000 paying the bills, they that 100
no
amongst each other to go travel.
No. You ain't even got to finish. No. It's a strong no.
She just pulled the rug up under y'all, man.
Yeah, cause I told y'all this ain't no city girl up one, city boy up one. This ain't none of that.
I agree.
No,
men need to be men and do what a man needs.
I don't care if once he do all of what the bills need. I wouldn't care if he have one little brown penny left. I wouldn't care. He's gonna have more, because guess what? I'm making the 6 figure. This is the example. I'm making the 6 figure. He ain't gonna never be hungry. What more do you need? You have me. You have a woman. You done paid all the bills. What y'all want to go to sports bar? Okay, you know, if it depends on if they married. If they married, everyone has, you know, a separate account and a bill account. Okay, all your bills paid. Well, baby, this we decide to go to Dave and Buster's to watch the game. Whatever, Top Golf. Okay, out of our joint account. Yeah, you know, go ahead or whatever. But no, I'm not gonna pay all the bills. And what? So what he gonna be doing with his money? I'll wait. If I'm making 100 and he making 50,
it work in some households, I think. I don't know. I'm just
what are you paying?
I don't know.
Paying other.
Some people may be living like that.
Paying other. What you doing? No, you won't be pocketing nothing over here, okay? 1 brown penny left. Remember that. 1 brown penny left. I wouldn't care. No. I wouldn't care if I'm making 7 figures. You gotta pay something. No, she can't pay all the bills.
What if y'all go half?
Half?
Maybe. Maybe, because I guess that'll leave room for the Dave and Buster's and Top Golf. Travel. Yeah. But where you need to go without me? Talking about a little travel. Where he need to go? He don't need to go on a boys trip. No, we only travel together, family
trip. Yeah, that. Yeah. I'm like, well, where you going, sir? Need no boys trip. I don't believe in that. Yeah. You believe in boys trip? Now we ain't talking about cousins. Y'all going with cousin Jake and John, you know, We going on a little guy trip. We ain't talking about family. Talking about guys trip. You
No, my husband's never been on a boys trip.
No, I don't do that. You don't know exactly.
I don't know.
So when you said trip, I'm thinking you saying
No, I meant like
a family trip.
Together.
Yeah. No, family trip. I do
like
think
that.
you can do 50-50. A couple's trip. You know, she's making the the 6 figures and him with the 50, and yeah, we could split it down. And then if we go over there and we see something we may want, a big purchase.
Yeah.
If you don't have it, I want it, so I'm gonna get it.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all. As far as income being picky, everybody has their preference. Everybody can work with different things that maybe somebody else cannot work with.
I was just about to say, what you can allow, I may not can, and vice versa.
Right. So to each his own.
To each his own. And y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think. Like, did we go in too much on the women? Did we go in too much on the men?
Yeah.
Or was it? Because over here we like to keep it balanced. Like, C gonna say her side, I'm gonna say my side. Because y'all see, I had to stop it. Wait, hold it now, real quick. I had to wait. Come on, what we doing here? Y'all know I'm gonna say what I feel. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Always remember that. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't care if you my mom, my aunt, my own kids. If it's wrong, I'm gonna be like, that was wrong. Yeah.
I agree.
Yep.
So yeah, y'all, we are going to wrap up this episode. I had fun this episode.
Yes, this one was lit. This one was lit. Like, we lit all the time, but I like this one. I love to have a conversation, especially about things that are going on right here in our face. Like, we see it all the time. And like, we see another reaction page going off about it, we gonna say something about it.
Right.
Like, so that's just that one.
Right. So
But
meet
thank
us
y'all.
in the comments. Let us know what you think.
Yes.
And make sure you like, comment, and share. And subscribe.
Yeah.
Come on now. It don't hurt to subscribe. We're not getting paid if you hit subscribe. Just subscribe. Just
Please.
Support us. You know what I'm
And can
saying?
y'all just share us on? We trying to repost y'all. Y'all ain't even. Damn, we can't even repost y'all because y'all ain't even sharing like our Instagram. And like, I just want to say, thank y'all for following the Instagram page. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, we really
But
do.
we need y'all to subscribe too,
Yeah.
and tell a friend about a friend. Like, don't wait till we blow up to be like, oh, I remember. Do it now.
Right.
Do it now. You ain't doing. You got Wi-Fi. Just do it. Just do it.
All right, y'all. So we're going to wrap this up. Thank you for watching.
The C and Co Show. Bye.